Be careful what the fuck you ask for, and be mindful of what you say, right? Because God and the universe are always listening. So, sometime this year, late last year, I made a remark that there's chaos and opportunity, and I was especially talking about like what I was seeing in the stock market. Well, with the coming bear market going into like November, December, and going into January, I was like, okay, there's a coming bear market, and I knew there was going to be a crazy bleed off, and so I was like, okay, well then there's chaos and opportunity in buying the dip, right? And so, but I did not realize that that would also like roll over and have major implications for me in my own personal life. And so, and it's going to shape out to be a great fucking story. And that's another opportunity in and of itself, right? But only if I seize the moment, right? And so, there's chaos and opportunity, but this chaos is motherfucking chaos. I ain't gonna hold you. This shit is chaos. Um, and I don't know. It's a lot at once, and everything is presenting itself for me at once. And so there's no like denying what I need to do. There's no running like there's no further fucking running away from it. Right? If there ever was, there isn't anymore. And there's opportunity in that, and I have to face it, and I'm gonna grow from it, and it's gonna be a great fucking thing, and all of that good stuff. But boy, what it's taken to get her, I I I don't know if I would. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, but I don't know if I would. I don't know. Like I don't know. Like don't get me wrong. Like the inadvertent outcome, sure. Like like who I'm becoming, who I have become to get her, in order to be able to like be open to becoming who I need to become and who I am becoming to get to where I want to be ultimately, where I've always wanted to be. It's a lot. Like it's taken me aback, and it's taken me for a motherfucking ride. I would have never. Maybe it's because I've been putting it off. Maybe I don't know. You see what I'm saying? Maybe this is gonna happen inadvertent, just in different ways. Everything that's happened, but Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. But there is an opportunity. It's a crazy opportunity, right? Given what I've been taking in as far as information and knowledge, and how everything is shaping out, everything is, and just watching everything, and I now sit at a great position. To be honest, I do. I sit at a great position, but I am at a very tumultuous moment in my life. I'm in a very tumultuous state and situation, and and all of that. But at the same time, I am finding not only solace, but another adventure, right? Another sense of like fulfillment and completion, and just just I guess what growth is supposed to like be, right, and look like, and all that good stuff, right? And so like I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely here for it. But like what it took to get her, nigga, fuck. You know what I mean? God damn. Like don't get like fuck. But damn, fuck. You know what I mean? And I get it. We hold on to shit. I get it that when it's time to let go of shit, we don't know and we don't listen. It ends up. I get it. I get it. I get it, my nigga. Like trust me. You know what I mean? Boy, I boy, not like that. not like that. Like if I had to choose, like obviously it wouldn't got done. But like if I had to choose, just not like that. You know what I'm saying? Not like that, man. Not like that. But hey, I mean, I guess it's part for the course. I guess if you want to grow, right? And all of that good stuff. And so it's gonna be a great story. Like don't get me wrong, it's gonna be a great motherfucking story. And so stay tuned. But boy, be careful what the fuck you say. Be careful what you say. Be mindful of what you say, and you never know. You may be a motherfucking prophet. Like, God damn it, you might be a prophet. Like, you might be a prophet, and you saying some shit. Like you're saying it in the sense of like kind of like making a prediction or just giving your outlook on shit. But then it ends up becoming literally the theme of your like 30s. Definitely your 30th year. And it ends up becoming literally the theme of your 30th year. the the opportunity within chaos, right? And so just extrapolating that concept or that idea, that statement, it goes back to the Roaring Twenties, or even like the banking crises, which are in my book, Price of Supremacy, and the banking crises that led to the creation of the Federal Reserve, and how those crises were seized upon and seen as an opportunity by J.P. Morgan, Rockefellers, and the Carnegies, right? And so, which leads us to Woodrow Wilson, the Federal Reserve, blah 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 blah, and and when we look at that statement and like what happened around that, and then the Roaring Twenties, and then the motherfucking Great Depression, and then because everything had crashed, how cheap shit was able to assets, and then and the people who were able to take advantage did, and people who weren't didn't, right? And then the chasm, the wealth gap, and not to mention the New Deal, and then the Great Compression, GI Bill. We didn't get none of that. You know what I'm saying? Hardly none of that shit. And urban renewal fucked us up, redlining. You know what I'm saying? Just everything. And so like understanding how that plays out, right? The opportunity within the chaos and what that can do for you if you decide, to make it so. If you decide to see opportunity in everything, even shit that would normally probably make you go crazy. But definitely have an identity crisis, right? Good thing I had my identity crisis before this happened. Or else I don't know how I don't think I'd be able to make it had I not already had my identity crisis. And so, which is a part of the program, Manhood and Purpose, coming soon. And so, yeah. And so just getting to this point, man, I just wouldn't have wished it on my worst enemy, man. Like like probably not. I'm 75% sure that I would not have wished it on my worst enemy. Even though I do understand like why it's necessary, where it's taken me, even though I can like and even like the things that I can't see, right, good and bad. And so like it's great, like it's great in the sense of me like having this perspective. But the course of events, my nigga, fuck. Shit is terrible, man. Nigga, shit is terrible. I was trying to get my shit together. I was just trying to get. But I understand too. I was playing it safe, and so it's the motherfucking double edged sword, man. But that's what life is, and so it leads you to the point where it's just like, nigga, at which point are you gonna take the risk? Are you really going to pick? Are you really going to like decide like on your own terms to forego comfort and safety and what you know for an opportunity that you have to make? And then it's not about what somebody is willing to give you, right? It's about you having to create the market, fulfill, and repeat. And that's a lot. And that's a lot to do, for yourself, right? Until you can acquire, come across people that you are in alignment with, build your team. And that's, but even just getting to that point, that's a lot. And so, you know, but I understand though. I had to let go. I had to let go of everything, like every fucking, like down to my phone number, down to my phone number that I've had for years. I had to let go of every fucking thing from my past, and I'm having to let go of even more shit that I never thought that I would. You know what I'm saying? Um, and make um exceptions or and shit like that. Um, and just it's a lot of good, it's a lot of great, it's a lot of good, it's a lot of opportunity, but it's a lot of motherfucking it's a lot of fuck. It's a lot of pain. It's a lot of. I'm more mad at myself than I am you. But I'm also mad at you for trying me like that. Right? I'm mad at myself for allowing you to try me, to be so naive and to be so naive and for it to allow you to try to think that you could try me like that and then for you to try me like that. But I'm more so mad at myself, but I'm mad at you for actually fucking trying me like that. And so then that's where we get into that. But whatever, you know. And so, you know, and if you want to be down with Bad Boy, then fuck you too. Shit. Um, Chino XL. But I definitely, but nonetheless, wrapping it up. Y'all, I just, you know, I'm coming to you as Javon right now. I'm not ghetto right now. I'm not ghetto Freeman right now, right? I'm coming to you as Javon. And so when I say this, right, I'm coming to you as somebody who has a lot of love in their heart for the black community, for the, not only the Black American community, but just black people in general. Like I'm as much as I am about ADOS and Black Americans, I'm definitely a Pan Africanist. So just top to bottom, like I got Africans in my family. That's my family. Married in, but that's still family. And but just not only that, but I'm Pan African. Like I'm as much of a Pan Africanist. I'm as much of a Pan African. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be about ADOS if I wasn't a Pan Africanist. So that's another topic. And so, but I'm someone who loves black people and who has an aptitude for information and knowledge, and who can put shit together and a cancer and emotional ass nigga sometimes. I'm aware of my emotions. And so therefore I tend to have looser boundaries and shit. And then by the time I enforce my boundaries, motherfuckers is looking at me like, "What the fuck is this?" You know what I'm saying? Because I've been letting motherfuckers get away with shit for a far long time. But then when I call the shit out, when I act on the shit, now niggas want to act like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And so, I am a person. I am a human. I am someone who understands that they need to go to motherfucking therapy. That they got mommy issues, and daddy issues. Um, just everything that comes with being ADOS, everything that comes with being black. Um, everything, just I'm light skinned. So, what I'm saying? Like, all that shit. I wish I was dark skinned. I'm a reverse colorist. I used to be a coon. That's why I go so hard like I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm a person. I sit at all these different intersectionalities. Um, I'm coming out of the red pill, massage noir, woman. What is it? He man woman haters club and shit. I'm coming. I'm about 2 years out of that, type shit. Three, maybe three. I give myself a little bit more credit. About 3 years. I'm about 3 years out of that. Um, you know what I'm saying? I'm no longer I no longer identify as a capitalist. You know what I mean? Um, I'm on the left. I don't necessarily. I'm still I'm still working it out. I'm still smoothing it out. I definitely fuck with socialism. You see what I'm saying? I think communism is a little extreme. Um, but I definitely can fuck with socialism. And just how I even got there because of my pro blackness with my capitalistic views that had to shift. You know what I'm saying? I'm a person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna say I'm a dynamic person. I'm a person, right? And so and sit at a lot of intersectionalities, and so I seek to bring my community discussions and solutions and just conversations and just laughs and but provoking thought, right? And leaving you with something, right? And so I hope that I did that here. Um, yeah, man, just burying it, just getting it out there. Vulnerability is not a strong suit of mine. It's not a strong suit of mine. But I understand that it is necessary. I do feel better, right? That was a little therapeutic. You know what I mean? So definitely, definitely appreciate those who watch this all the way through. Yeah, I mean, if you fuck with your boy, if you fuck with what I've been putting out so far, please tap in, engage. I have a Discord community. Um, the New Wakanda community where we talk about the solutions, the shit that we can't say in mixed company. Yeah, I mean, um, I won't go too much further in all that, but just tap in if you're interested in that. Um, my book, The Price of Supremacy, is on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Definitely go cop that. Um, I got merch, Ghetto Freeman merch. All these links are in the bio. Fuck with the kid if fuck with the message. Fuck with the kid if you fucking with the message. You know what I mean? Because it all comes into one. Like all of the experience actually comes into the content, right? So just part of my journey, like my journey, like just my personal journey to my content journey, is shaping my like my content, but then just my profession and my mentorship programs or my coaching programs. You know what I'm saying? I don't like calling it life coaching. It's like manhood coaching. I don't know, whatever. But type shit. And the and the outreach program, Young and Pro Freeman Outreach Foundation. That's coming soon. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is going towards. Um, Freeman Technical Solutions. That's my electrical repair coaching company. You know what I'm saying? If you're a homeowner or if you're a landlord or working property management and you need tips on how to DIY electrical, I got you. You see what I'm saying? Got the merch for that. Economics by Ghetto, where we talking about the racial wealth gap, the Cantillon and the K-shaped the Cantillon effect and the K-shaped economy, how all of these things come together, and Ghetto Freeman News and Politics, where we not only cover in these felonious ass caves, horrendous ass caves, and what they be doing and posting the good black news, but we also have political discussions and where we do a little political analysis and all that good stuff. So it's a little something for everybody. You know what I mean? Um, Manhood and Purpose is coming soon. Coaching program, the Cantillon Counter. You know what I'm saying? That's coming soon. So we got a lot of stuff in the works. You know what I mean? And it all comes together. So if you if you fuck with this, then you'll definitely fuck with that. And definitely would love to have you a part of the community. You know what I'm saying? I need soldiers. I need lieutenants. I need comrades for to protect the New Wakanda community because we are building a community over here. You know what I'm saying? This isn't just talk. This isn't just rhetoric. We are actually building a community over here. I got my Patreon for my predictions and all of that good stuff. So if you fuck with me, fuck with me. It's your boy Ghetto Freeman, Case Primacy Elucidator. Stay young, stay pro-black. Peace.